I I I had a full shift of Uber today, but it and I'm sorry, I'm like really like just raw, like cracked open, definitely. Um, my last rider, I picked him up from like a open, like a healthcare place, um, for some kind of like, I think he was there for multiple things, but he was so anxious and so stressed as soon as he came in the car. Um, and he was in physical pain as well. And as soon as he got in the car, I heard "fuck the plan," and it wasn't from him. I don't know. I spent 4 hours with this man, letting him talk through everything he was going through, and trying to help him reframe. It's hard to even summarize because there's no there's no like right way of changing someone's mindset. It's like I can't do it anyway. It has to be him. But I feel like he was actually receptive to it. And he's actually suicidal. I don't know why I'm recording. It feels like there's something I need to say. I just don't know what it is. I don't want to record this shit. Basically, I I finally got him talking about things that things that he used to enjoy. And he was talking about fishing and with his dad that had passed away. And the first place I was gonna drop him off at, it was I was gonna drop him off at a behavioral center. And I was gonna drop him off at a behavioral center, and it was after hours. It was like 5 or 6 p.m., something like that. And they said he couldn't, like, the doors were locked, and he had to, like, ring the bell, and then they said he couldn't after he limped to the door. They said he had to go to an ER and get evaluated and blah 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 when he was willingly going to the center. And I mean, I know there's procedures and stuff, but like, that was the moment. That was the moment to like take care of him. And then we get to the ER, and I forgot that I had my knife. And so he went in without me, and I was like, I gotta go. I really just wanted someone here, someone else to hear it from not him, that he is suicidal. Because he was in denial about it. He wouldn't admit that he actually was. But admitting that you are takes so much strength. And he was finally there. Anyway, they were being hard at one of the security guys was being a hard ass. I was like, can you just hold this so like I can go tell the nurse, or like can you go tell the nurse? Something. Anyway, I put my knife back in the car, and then I came back, and I finally talked to the nurse at registration, and she went and told the triage nurse. And then she came back, and she was like, well, they got him, like, we'll take care of him. He's a regular here. And I'm like, does that mean they're not gonna take him seriously? Like, what does that mean? Ugh. I'm sorry. Don't know what to do with this. Then at one point in the ride, shit. At one point during the ride, I was getting him to talk about things that he actually used to enjoy. And he said that he used to go fishing with his dad, which was serendipitous, I guess, because I was about to drop him off at the place that didn't accept him. I was about to drop him off at Ocean, like the place was called Ocean. And eventually he remembered that he used to write poetry. And he said he used to be really, really good at poetry. And that people would ask him to write things for funerals and stuff, because he actually made people feel things. And so he was thinking about maybe I should get back in poetry, and I was like, yeah, that would be really, it would be really good for you. And he realized that it would be therapeutic for him to like take everything and just like let it flow. And he's had multiple strokes, and he said he had brain damage from the stroke, so it was gonna be really hard, and like movement was hard, like to write with. And I mean, I just tried to remind him that like, of course, it's gonna be different. That doesn't mean it's not worth it, you know. And I made a journal a while ago, a journal cover, and it was just a design that I had on that I got from this website that I use, and I loved that thing. Love. But the other day, I got I'm running out of paper. It's like loose leaf paper, and so I'm running out, and I had to go get paper. But like when I was gonna put it in the journal, I I don't know how to explain if I felt or I heard. I don't know. Something dropped in where I knew that I was gonna need a new journal, and I was like, I don't see why. Like this is a perfectly good journal, and it's loose leaf, so I can fill it whenever I want. Like why would I need a new journal? And then he says he does poetry. I hope he loves that journal. I hope it inspires so much flow for him. I hope he feels things. I hope I did enough. I hope I left him somewhere that was actually going to help. And I hope he finds the good. I guess what I wanted to say here was, as someone who has been suicidal, I can say it today that none of the things that made me question God's existence, none of the things that made me want to not be on this earth anymore, all those questions that I had, all the doubts, all of the heartbreak, all of the times that it seemed like I was never gonna be able to have a life that I wanted. None of it was wasted. I am so glad. I am so glad that I'm here today to be able to say that one day you won't question it anymore. You're gonna be living it. You're gonna be living the life that you want. To my 15-year-old self. I know it's hard. I know. Your life is gonna be so beautiful. You won't be able to explain the peace. The peace that you feel. You won't be able to explain the love that you can feel all around you. Not from one specific person or place or thing, but it's like you're enveloped. You're enveloped in love. You're held in love and guided and protected. And you experience miracles every day. I am so glad that you're here. And right now, you might not be. But that won't last forever. The day will come when the good outweighs the bad. The day will come when you find yourself squeezing every ounce of life from this life. And it's so good. And it's not perfect. And you should not expect perfect. But it is so good. And it is so real and tangible. And you won't believe how in control you feel of yourself, of the boundaries that you hold with yourself and for yourself. You won't believe how every hardship turned into gold. Or diamond. Because it's so hard to quantify the value of every one of those days that you thought were going to be the last. You can't see because you're buried. That's only because you're a seed.
seeds don't get light if they want to grow. Not at first. I hope. Well, I know that it's possible that you can find something to hold on to. Something that feels like it'll get you through at least one more day. I don't mean numbing. I don't mean alcohol. I don't mean drugs. I don't mean ignoring. I don't mean burying the emotions. I mean something that feels worth it. If only just to experience it one more time. A moment of love, of peace, of choice. Eventually, your days will be brighter. And you'll be able to have a list of the things that you're looking forward to, that you know are going to happen. Good things that you're looking forward to. "15-year-old self. I didn't think she was gonna make it. She's 32 now. She made it. Your life might not look exactly how you imagined it. And that's more than okay. That's so much more than okay. This life is so full. Full of everything good. And your life is so full of so much good. But you can't see it. As long as you keep telling yourself the same stories, that people don't love you, that they wouldn't care, that you don't have value. They're all lies. If you can finally start telling yourself a different story, a story where your life can actually be different. If you can do that, you can make the story real. I love you. I love you. And I'm glad you chose to hang on.